Hi you guys, I'm Nia and welcome to the Skin Talk. So today we're going to be talking about two things. We'll be talking about your scalp health and how that is pretty much your skin health, and also how to tailor your skincare to what your skin needs at the moment. And so first let's talk about your scalp health. So I'll put it in terms of what we already talk about usually with our face, which is you want to focus in on keeping your pores clean, the hair follicle clean, and making sure that you're exfoliating and removing dirt, dead skin cell buildup, and products. So the same thing is true for your scalp. We use gels, we use hairspray, and whatever else to style our hair. So it's important to make sure you're removing that, and you're also removing your dead skin cell buildup as well. Our skin cells all over our body, they shed, we get new baby ones that come up, and it's just a cycle. So with your scalp, it's the same way. And if you aren't taking care of your scalp, then you'll notice things like your hair may thin out, or it may take a while to grow. It might start growing slower, or you may not grow hair in a certain area at all. And that's aside from if you have actual health issues. Some people have health issues and that causes that, but sometimes our hair becomes damaged due to our own negligence. So this is what I'm talking about when we just are causing hair issues. So my recommendations for having better healthy hair and a healthy scalp is to make sure that you're washing your hair at least once a week. It's important, not only say if you feel like your hair hasn't been exposed to anything, so it's not dirty, which is fine, but your scalp still needs that attention. So it's important to use a shampoo that has a natural exfoliant in it, so it kind of does the job for you. I recommend using a shampoo that has like a fruit extract. So for me, I like lemon extract, apple, and then sometimes sugarcane if it has those in there. It's a really, really good mix for me. And so I recommend using that weekly, and then making sure you're massaging and using circular motions, because that helps to bring circulation, promote circulation in your scalp, and that'll help to bring nutrients to those hair follicles and oxygen and just good, healthy blood circulation. So for your healthy skin on your head, which is your scalp, I recommend that. So once a week, shampooing with a good natural shampoo with an exfoliant in it, and making sure that you're using circular motions. And that's just really gonna help get the dead skin buildup out, and it's gonna help remove the products and dirt and debris, and have a nice clean open area for your hair to grow naturally. And that's pretty much what I have for that. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys is tailoring your skincare. So a lot of times you just buy a few products and you're like, this will work and I'm good and that's all I need. However, we really, in order to truly take care of your skin and have really healthy skin, you have to focus on what your skin needs in the moment, instead of just, you know, a skin diet. We can't have a skin diet for our face. You gotta use what it needs, or else you're kind of just wasting your money. So say like this week, at least where I'm at, it's pretty cold. Last week it was a little bit, it was like the high 60s, you know, maybe, I don't know, borderline 70. Don't quote me, but it was something like that. And then today is very cold and windy, at least to me. It's, I think about like in the, well, it seemed this morning it was like 45 degrees, but once again, I could be wrong on the temperature. But anyways, it's extremely cold compared to how it was last week. And what does that mean? That means that your skin needs something different than it did last week. So this week, my skin is feeling a lot drier than it was last week, and so I kind of switched my products. So that's what I pretty much was getting to, which is sometimes your skin will need a lot more hydration. Sometimes it will need a lot more moisturizers, you know, with a little bit of oil base, or, you know, some good thick serums. And then on other days you may not need that. So it's really good to focus in on how your skin is looking, how it is feeling. Get up close in the mirror, see what's going on with it, and choose your product from there. And that's the same with traveling. So when you're traveling, depending on where you're going, if you're in Florida, but then you decide you're gonna travel to Europe at a time of the year when it's winter, you don't wanna bring the same products that you're using in a nice, humid, you know, warm temperature. You want to focus on whatever that weather is like and the elements are like and the location you're going. Tailor your skincare, what you're bringing to that. And then when you come back, you can switch. But otherwise, you'll notice that your skin is acting weird. Some people say like, oh yeah, you know, my skin was so dry the past few days, or it was, I broke out, or my skin just looked sluggish or dull, and it's because it needed something. Our skin just reacts to its environment, it reacts to what we eat, and so you just really have to focus your skincare products on that, which is why it's okay to have a few different ones that you go to. There's the solid, I feel like it's pretty solid to have one cleanser, because they as long as you're getting a deep cleanse and it's not stripping any oils, you're fine. You could take that wherever. You can use that at any time. It's what you use after that. So your hydrating serums, what you're bringing in, you know, to bring your water levels up, and then it's the type of moisturizer you're using. If it's a hotter climate, then you may not use a thick moisturizer. You may use something that's a lot less heavy, but then if it's cold, you want to really help seal in that moisture, so you might use a thicker moisturizer. And if you're in a time where the weather keeps fluctuating, then you have those two options. And Monday you may have on a thin moisturizer, Tuesday you might have a thick one, and then the rest of the week you're back with the thin ones. So it's really just about focusing in on what your skin needs and listening to it. And yeah, I think that's it, honestly, for pretty much just having a flexible skincare routine and knowing what your skin does when it needs certain things. So I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys again next time to talk about a few more things. But enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.